Welcome to the Siege of Toulon. Here, you will learn the basics of commanding an army on the battlefield. You have been given control of Napoleon's French army. Camped in and around this fort are your British enemies. Your task is to rout the British army from Toulon. Let's start by selecting your cannons. Now, move your cursor over an enemy unit and right-click your mouse to order your cannons to attack. Whilst you are shelling the enemy, practice raising and lowering the camera by rolling the middle mouse button. Alternatively, you can use the Z or X keys. Keep up the pressure by firing your cannons at the enemy. As they take damage, their morale will be reduced, and this will eventually make them run away. You have successfully routed an enemy unit. If you rout all enemy units from the battlefield, you will be victorious. You can use the W and S keys to move the camera backwards and forwards, and the A and D keys to straight. You can rotate the camera by clicking and holding the middle mouse button. Alternatively, you can use the Q and E keys. Try this now. Select a line infantry unit by left-clicking on the unit or left-clicking the unit card on the review panel at the bottom of the screen. You can double-click here to automatically pan the camera to the unit. Now, left-click on the Fire at Will button on the This unit will now automatically fire at enemy units within range of their muskets. Left-clicking this button again will cancel the order. Units are set to fire at will by default. While enemy troops with broken morale can return to fight once they recover their resolve, these British troops have been shattered. Let them flee for their lives. Well done! You have successfully routed the first wave of enemy units. Now, right-click on the locations indicated to order your units to advance forward. Alternatively, you can use the forward and back to increase the speed of your unit's movement. Click the Run button on the review panel. Or double right. If you right-click and drag at your chosen destination, you can determine the width, depth and orientation that your troops will form up in. You can also use the rotation and increase file and rank buttons at the bottom of the screen to adjust your unit's shape and orientation. Each unit has a set of special abilities, which can be used during a battle. These abilities can be selected from the bottom of the screen and range from tactical formations to explosive shot types. A second wave of enemies are approaching. Keep your units behind this cover to give them an advantage over the enemy.
Down! Down! Oui, monsieur! Oui, monsieur! À mon ordre, à vos ordres. Feu! Infanterie d'élite, tout de suite. Ils sont maintenant portés de nos fusils, monsieur. Maintenez vos positions.
Sergent, j'ai peur.
Attention à leur cavalerie. Maintenez vos positions. Feu!
Batterie au rapport.
À portée de tir.
Steady now. Steady.
Garde révolutionnaire! Garde révolutionnaire! Feu! British are approaching, sir. Garde révolutionnaire!
De groupe!
Allez! À portée de tir! I will shoot any man.
You have seriously reduced British numbers. Select one of your infantry units and click on the melee attack button. Now, mouse over an enemy unit and right-click to engage in melee. You can double-click to charge. These men will remain in melee mode whilst the button is selected. Click it again to disable melee mode and have your men fire on the enemy when next ordered to attack. Napoleon has joined your ranks for the final push. Use Napoleon wisely and keep him protected. His presence in battle will strengthen the morale of nearby friendly units. Your general also has a set of special abilities, which includes Rally, the ability to boost the morale of your units within the general's radius for a short period of time, and Inspire, the ability to increase a specific unit's morale, melee and accuracy abilities for a brief period of time. Both of these abilities are clearly indicated on the troops currently being affected by them.
Oui, monsieur.
Use the commands you have just learned to rout the rest of the British Army.
Sur le sort!
État-major des généraux, monsieur! Ordre bien reçu! État-major des généraux! Ordre de groupe!